Good afternoon, students. Hi, Charvik, Swaroop, Puneet, Sidiksha. Rafi, Yatesh, Neeraj, very good of my students. They are on time today for class. Yatesh, Sai, Swaroop, Rafi, please turn on your videos. Keep your videos on. Good. Sai, Swaroop, turn on your video. Neeraj. See how my buddy's eyes were seeing by folding his lips, and he is very angry on me. Why this madam is asking to turn me on a video. Hi Mokshit. Hi. Hi Yapish. Hi Ritesh, Sai, Sri Charan. Turn on your videos, Neeraj, Ritesh and Sri Charan. See the laugh of Sai Swaroop. Oh. Today the class is going to be very funny, no? With the Charvik and Sai Swaroop. Okay, Sudiksha is also interestingly watching all her friends. Rafi, I can't see you. Please keep your phone properly, Rafi. And Neeraj, turn your video on. Your friends are waiting to see you. See Ritesh. Hi Ritesh. Where is your friend Vineet? Sri Charan, turn your video on. Let's begin the class, children, without any delay. It's already has been delayed for a couple of minutes. Let's begin the class. In yesterday's class, we completed the topic of aquatic plants. Yes or no? Yesterday, we came to know about the aquatic plants. Plants which live in water, and we have subcategorized into three types: floating, fixed and underwater plants, and we learned about it in our yesterday's class. Okay, today moving on to the next topic. Moving on to the next topic, children. Other unusual plants. We talk about terrestrial plants, mountain plants, desert plants, and plants in water. Other than all these plants, there are a few kinds of plants. Let us see what are those other type of plants which we rarely see. We can't actually see these, children. These are very rare. In the previous classes, see, we learned about plants in coastal areas, deserts, in the water, swamps, mountains, plains, and all. And we learned about the water plants also. But beyond all these plants, these are very special plants. You may not see. I'm only telling, no, you may not see these kinds of plants, only except this. If you observe the pictures here, only this one you may usually see, but remaining you can't see. But okay, let's learn about them. I am not asking you to see all of this. Let's learn about them. Insectivorous plants. Okay, children, basically, let me tell you one thing, then we can go into the topic. Today's topic is about, by seeing the subheadings only, you can see insectivorous plants and non-green plants. Okay. Let me ask you one question, because you have came into grade 4. Why the plants are green in color? Till now we are reading about plants only, no? Why the plants are green in color? Any one of you please answer? Why plants are green in color? Neeraj is sharpening his pencil to write the answer. Because of the pigment chlorophyll. And you're studying since your 3rd class. Due to the presence of chlorophyll in leaves, the plants are green in color. And plants prepare food with the help of 4 elements: chlorophyll, air, water, and sunlight. In the first lesson of the science, we studied how the plants prepare the food. Air, water, sunlight are the external factors, and internal thing is chlorophyll. I mean, plant itself possesses chlorophyll in it. That's why those leaves are green in color. With the help of these 4 elements, they will prepare food. Okay, because food is the major part to grow, either for us or for animals or plants. Yes, if you observe the pictures here, children, before going to the topic, observe the pictures here. These are not completely green color. Yes or no? They are a little bit rather green. There are some other colors. If the green color is present for leaves, then we can say that those leaves have chlorophyll. With the help of chlorophyll only, they'll prepare food. If there is no chlorophyll, how they'll prepare food? Chlorophyll is not there, then how they'll prepare food? They need food to grow now. We also need food to grow. We daily eat food to grow and be healthy and to do many activities. But what about the plants? If they doesn't have any chlorophyll, what they have to do for food? Obviously, they have to look for other sources. That's why these insectivorous plants gain energy by eating insects, even though they doesn't have any mouth or teeth, but they depend on insects. They trap insects and they eat insects, and they will get energy or food from them. And coming to non-green plants, let us learn in the coming topics, because here the chlorophyll is the main element. So with the absence of chlorophyll only, these other kinds of plants are usually depend on insects. Coming to insectivorous plants, children, some plants like pitcher plants, sundew, and Venus flytrap are both producers and carnivores. These are carnivorous, means herbivorous means plant eating animals, and carnivorous means flesh eating animals. Yes? Yes. So these are carnivorous animals because they eat flesh, they eat insects. So these are also called as carnivorous plants. Insectivorous plants are also called as carnivorous plants, children. And they are modified to trap insects. Trap means they'll attract and they will trap it. Just like in the cartoons, you'll see how the fishermen will trap the fishes, and how they'll trap the rabbits, birds with the help of a net or something else. They'll trap the animals and they'll take it out. Similarly, these plants will trap the insects. Therefore, they are called as insectivorous. They will trap the insects, no? That's why they are also called as insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants. In a pitcher plant, the leaf is shaped like a pitcher with a small lid. If you observe children, hi Akshita, you have been a bit late to class, but no worry, darling. The class is just begun. It's all about just 5 minutes. Okay, no worries. Here, if you observe the first picture, children, it is a picture plant. See, if you observe the color also, it is not green in color. So by that you can say absence of chlorophyll. We already told now, due to the presence of chlorophyll, air, water and sunlight, a plant prepares its food. Here, there is no green color, means no chlorophyll is there. So how it prepares food? The leaves are just like a structure of a bag. If you observe this, it seems to be like a bag with having a lid. Lid means covering. Covering for the vessel or a bag is called as a lid. The picture is bright color to attract insects. If you see, the color of it is really bright pinkish or reddish in color, so that it will attract the insects. Far away from insects will be thinking this is just like a flower or something else. By looking its color and shape, they will obviously come there to suck the nectar, because insects like honeybees and these all are aware of taking the nectar from the flowers, no? Due to its nice smell and color, honeybees will be collecting honey from various flowers. Like that, all insects will be depending on the flowers. So by seeing this color, they may think that it is a flower. Papam gada? By seeing this, they may think it is a flower, and they'll fly and come near to it, and they'll fall into that. When an insect enters the picture, the lid closes. This trap the insects inside. Digestive juices inside the picture helps digest the insects. See children how cruel this flower is. Abba, it is just like a villain. Let us think in the story. It is just like a villain for the insects. It will trap the insect. When insect comes there, it will closes its lid. If you observe here, the insect comes there, it closes its lid, and inside this there are some jelly or sticky substances which is just like a gum or a glue. They'll stick. The flies or insects can't fly, they'll just stick inside. Those are called digestive juices. Means in our stomach also, the digestive juices will be produced and food will get digested. In the same way, pitcher plant also produces digestive juices, and it helps to the digestion of the food. Here the food is nothing but an insect. The leaves of a sundew plants are covered with sticky tentacles in which insects get trapped. The insect is further digested by the plant. If you observe here, children, it is a sundew plant. Tentacles, these are called as tentacles, children. Tentacles are nothing but, if you observe an octopus, it will have 8 legs. No, octopus will be having 8 legs with small round color sticky substance on each leg. If you observe closely for an octopus, you can see round small round circles in its hands. Those are actually called as a tentacle, children. In the similar way, sundew plant also have as many tentacles like this with a sticky means glue, like gummy like substance. When the insects come and sit on it, it will directly stick to that, it can't fly again. And the same way in the pitcher plant, digestive juices will help in the digesting. The sundew plant also digests the insects which stick on the leaves. And here the pitcher plant and Venus flytrap are mostly similar. Rather than its shape, it looks like a bag, but it just look like two flat leaves. When the insect come inside, you can observe this. This is a small worm or an insect which came here. It will close its like a mouth. It will close it, and these insects can't fly away. Okay, these are about the insectivorous plants, children. If you have any doubts regarding these insectivorous plants, please let me know soon. Please let me know soon. See, children. See, children, if you observe the pictures here, you can see these are insectivorous plants with a small bags containing these are lids. If you observe here, they'll trap the insects. See, these are Venus flytraps. See, children, for you, easy understanding, I'm playing. See, children, these how the insects will be sticking. These are called tentacles. If you observe here, these are called tentacles. When a fly comes, it will stick to the plant with a gum. It will stick to the tentacles. See. These fly has been sticking to the tentacle. If you can observe here, these long structures is called as tentacles with the glue or gum. Gummy stickiness will be there, and if any fly comes, they will stick to the plant, children. These are Venus flytraps. You can observe a mosquito or it might be something else has came into the house fly like that fly trap, and it immediately closes. It immediately closes and trap the insects. Trap the insects, children. See how these Venus flytrap just look like. In the seashores mostly to attract the insects. See how it just trapped the insect here. These are features just now we saw. See, there is an animation video, children, for your easy understanding. Please look at it. This is about the picture. The insect will be coming and falling down, and the lid will be closed. There is a lid, it will be closed, and it will be trapped inside. Slowly, the enzymes will be forming. Enzymes means digestive juices. Digestive juices will digest the fruit or digest the insect. These are also some kind of plants, children. See how they will trap the insects. See, these are of sundew plants. Sundew plants, how the tentacles will trap. You can observe these all are tentacles, and when the insects come and stick the tentacle, it will trap. It will roll down and it will trap, and then it will eat. Coming to the Venus flytrap. How the Venus flytrap works? I mean, how it eats the insect. See, when it is just opened up like this, it have two flaps here. See, an insect is coming, and when it sticks here, it closes. You can observe how it closes, then it digests the food. It takes about 10 days to digest one insect, children. See how the insect is just coming into the middle, it will just close it. Abba, we should not use these kinds of plant at our houses, children. These are very dangerous. That's why our parents insist us not to move without noticing them. Yes or no? Just now you saw about all these three kinds of plants and how they work. Have you understand, children? Okay, let's move to non-green plants. Okay, these have somewhat green color, so that's why they'll invest some energy to trap the insects. Means వాళ్ళకి కొంత ఓపిక ఉంది కాబట్టి they have insisted, they produce some tentacles, they produce some teeth like this, and they are trapping. But what about no chlorophyll? If you observe, these have a little bit green color. Means some chlorophyll is present in insectivorous plants. But what about non-green plants? They totally don't have a chlorophyll. Then how they will survive? Let us see. Some plants do not make their own food. Plants like mushroom and toadstool do not have a chlorophyll, so they cannot make their own food by photosynthesis. They absorb food from dead remains of plants and animals. Such plants are called saprophytes. Such plants are called saprophytes. Is it clear, children? See, there is no green color because of the absence of chlorophyll. If the chlorophyll pigment might be there, it will prepare its own food with the help of air, water, sunlight, and then they will be surviving. But no chlorophyll, so no food preparation or no photosynthesis. Now how they will get food? They want to trap also. There is no chlorophyll to trap other insects also. Then they will be growing on dead plants or animals, children. This is a very cruel part. They will be growing on dead plants and animals. Whichever the plant is dead or decaying, or the animal is dead or decaying, on that mushrooms will grow. Mushrooms will usually grow and feed on dead plants and animals, so that from the dead plant or dead animal, it will suck the food which it requires. So these type of plants are called saprophytes. These types of plants are called saprophytes, children. So those are called saprophyte plants. Okay, saprophytes. Oh, let's see a small video about saprophytes, children. Okay, would you like to see a video of saprophyte? By that you can easily understand how they grows. Wait for just a while, children. I'll search and I'll show you. See children, here you can observe how a saprophytes are nothing but non-green plants are called as saprophytes. And if you observe the picture here, it is growing on a dead plant. It is growing on a dead plant, children. See, this is a kind of fungus which grows on a dead plants. See, these are all decaying plants. On that decaying plants, the mushrooms will grow up. See, it is a plant which is dead, which is just cut it off and it is going to decay. On that, the mushrooms are growing up. Hope you observed it, children. Till now, any doubts? And the last topic is epiphytes. Epiphytes, some plants like mosses, ferns, and many orchids grow on other plants. These allow them to reach positions where they can have a better access to sunlight. These plants are known as epiphytes. As their roots are not in the soil, they absorb moisture and nutrients from the air, rain and water, or from the debris collecting around it. It is a bit bigger part for you to explain, children. The time is running out. I will explain in your next class, but please note down the hard words, children. Meaning of decaying means sai swaroop. Chanipoyina tarvata they will decay. The insects will be eating and the body will be decayed. It is called as decaying. It is, you are too small children, you can't understand it. This is called as decaying. They won't grow, they'll just decay. Please note down the hard words in today's topic, children. My Sudiksha is feeling very terrible in this class. I'm sorry, Nana, I don't want to explain such a things, but regarding the lesson, we explained it, okay? So in the today's topic, we covered insectivorous plants and non-green plants. So we'll write the hard words from these both subtopics, children. Other unusual plants. Other unusual plants. Unusual means not usual, not usually found. You won't usually found those. The meaning of unusual is not usual. So coming to insectivorous. Insectivorous plants. Write the word insectivorous. Insectivorous. Picture. Picture. Sundew. Sundew. Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap. Producers. Producers. Carnivorous. Carnivorous. Modified. Modified. Trap. Trap. Insect. Insect. Lid. brightly, brightly, attract, attract, digestive juices, digestive juices, covered, sticky, sticky, tentacles, tentacles, trapped, further, further. Next, non-green plants. Next from non-green plants, children. Mushroom, mushroom, toadstool, toadstool, chlorophyll, chlorophyll, photosynthesis, photosynthesis, absorb, remains, saprophytes. These are up to the hard words in today's class, children. And I forgot to tell you one thing. You may be thinking nowadays available mushrooms are not grown like this, children. These are wild mushrooms. But nowadays the mushroom has become a farming, and our farmers will grow mushrooms, children, not from dead and decaying plants. You don't worry, because the mushrooms are really in a high protein content and you can eat them. They are not grown in dead and decaying plants. Nowadays, they are farming the mushrooms. But please don't eat wild mushrooms which are available outside rather than in the supermarkets, which are available outside. Please don't try to eat such kind of mushrooms. Eat the mushrooms like button mushrooms which are available in the supermarkets. You can eat them. They are not grown on dead plants or animals. They are grown separately in a separate way. Okay, no worries. Still any more doubts regarding today's class, children? What Neeraj is asking to tell me something. What, Neeraj? Okay, children. See you in the next class. Thank you.